Good morning, good morning. This is Life Pastor Kyle and the journey to a winning anyway life. I am excited about your Friday. I hope you're excited about it as well. Come on in. Like, share, love, tag somebody. Good morning, Minister Ricks. Good morning, Brittany Long. Maria, good morning. Ashley Prebos, good morning. Good morning. Hope y'all are ready this morning. I'm excited to share this morning with you. I know it's going to be a different kind of morning. Hello, Precious. Aaron Fleeks. Danny Hen, I see you. Colette Hughes Wade, I see Roy Sales. Good morning, sir. Osi, how you doing, man? I don't know if this morning's for you or not. It could be a little deep, man. It could be a little deep this morning. I may be a little. Pray for me, sir. That's my family right there. Dolores Bell, God bless you. Good to see you. Brittany's already tagging people. Good morning, Tony Addison. I think y'all gonna like this morning. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be more than coaching today. Chris Blake, what's going on, man? How's everything? I see Michelle Jones. God bless you. To Wanda Carr. So yeah, it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be in there this morning. We're not gonna mess you up because I want to make sure that you have an avenue and an opportunity to do some things properly in your life as you get this wisdom for winning anyway. Kevin Matthews, Ashley, come on, good to see you. Oh, Ashley's tagging her cousin Trish. She waking Trish up and her mom. Come on, I see Shawanda Parker, Manny Saeed. Come on in. Y'all, Facebook is doing some strange things. What's up, Chris Wells, man? Miss you on Wednesday, Doc. I got to chat with you. There's a Carrot Dulu, Lester Blunt, Shalimar. Good to see you. Listen, y'all, not tonight. Today is going to be kind of a doozy. Deny, I see you. It's going to be a doozy today because I have to get you. What's up, classmate Melba Lee? I have to get you some wisdom for winning, and it may not be easy, but it's going to be possible. Hope y'all are ready for that. Hope y'all are really ready for that. It's going to be possible. Good morning, Deja Young and the Young family. I'm building a whole lot of things around some things right now. And so I'm excited about all of what God is doing. And I'm telling y'all, anything or anybody that's not a part of what you're getting ready to do for God and what you're doing, just chop it and keep moving. I'm going to give you wisdom for it this morning. I don't mean cut them as in cut them off. I just mean let it go. You have too much ahead of you than to deal with what's behind you. And so that's where we're pushing to. Is y'all connection clear? I'm getting a little thing, so I'm going to find out if I need to reconnect to something. I don't know what's happening. Good morning, Deja Young. I see your name again popped up. And yeah, Ash, it may not be easy, but it's possible. I think I have a lag in my connection, but we'll be okay. She said, all clear. Thank you, Brittany. What time is it? I want to make sure we get into this thing this morning. Tisa Collier's over on the YouTube side. She's in the other class, clear but a little behind. That's cool, Mr. Ricks. It's all good, as long as it's clear. I don't care if it's behind, as long as it's clear. Because behind, people can go back and watch it again. And listen, it's going to be coaching, it's going to be preaching, it's going to be prophetic this morning, all that in winning anyway. And the reason why is because, again, we're past the half of our consecration. We're in, what's up, CP Mouton? Manny, watch this. We are past halfway and we're on the 5th day. And God said 5 is the number of grace. It's the number of God's hand. And so what you want, I told y'all, this year is the year of God's hand. It keeps clicking in my head. Hey, Trish Wells. And so what you have to do is understand that since it's the year of God's hand and we're on the 5th day, number of grace, today we're consecrating until 5 o'clock. That's a lot of hours from now. Expect and look for God to do something in this day or begin something in this day that has not been done in this year. Hey, Geraldine Wiley Shelvin, I'm calling all of you today because God is cleansing all of you. Geraldine, the Wiley, and the Shelvin. Come on. And so let's get into this lesson today. Why am I saying tonight? I don't know. I am into, maybe I'll come back on tonight. Who knows? Today's lesson, hey, Naomi Joseph. Today's lesson is the journey to winning anyway life. Today's lesson is the wisdom for winning anyway. And so that wisdom is what you need to get us where we are. The Bible says, in all thy getting, get understanding. And so you need to have wisdom for wherever it is that you're going in your whole life. Type my whole life. Type whole life. You don't need term life insurance. You need whole life. I'm just kidding. You need God in your whole life. Emery Shelvin, good to see you, sir. You need your whole life challenged by what God's going to do. And so, listen, let's get started. It's going to be really deep this morning. Hope y'all have your mind ready, because I'm going to make, if you're getting dressed for work, I'm going to make you just stop getting dressed. You're going to be like, oh my God. Let's get into it this morning. Listen, I want to talk to you about wisdom for a winning anyway life. Wisdom for a winning anyway life. I want you to have the wisdom you need to get through this thing. Melba, let's go. The wisdom you need to get to what you're getting through. Get through what you're getting through to get to what you're getting to. I want you to have the opportunity to get there in such a way that it allows you the opportunity to better yourself. Okay, listen. Wisdom comes from applying instructions properly. Singing Solomon. This coaching, man. I'm not a prophet this morning. Not yet. I'm just kidding. I'm in there. Wisdom comes from applying instructions properly. Congratulations, Maria Alexandria. I'm so proud of you for all that God is doing. But listen, wisdom comes from applying instructions properly. Sometimes wisdom comes from applying instructions incorrectly, making a mistake and learning from the mistake. Are y'all with me? And so I want to bless you, because when you understand, Dr. Arthur Powell, how you doing, man? Love the shirt. Thank you, man. I'll tell you, I'll text you about it and let you know what's going on. Instructions, you have to deal with instructions, y'all. It's going to be very, very intense this morning. It's going to be, people going to come and go. Got it? There are 36 of you on here, and I hope to get about 40 or 50, and I hope somebody shifts somebody and calls and says, you need to get in this live, because this one's going to change your life today, because you need wisdom and to stop just asking questions. Okay? Let's go, Geraldine. I see you. So listen, wisdom comes from applying instructions properly or improperly applying them and learning from the mistake. Now, understand this. Instructions are given. They're given for a particular place, a particular time, and or a particular situation. All instructions are not for the, good morning, Eric Trotman, they're not for the same thing all the time. I preach and teach many lessons, and people will say, but you said this, and I will say, but that didn't apply to this. That applied to that place and that time and that situation. No one goes to Vegas, puts on a mink coat, and goes out to a swimming pool when it is 20 degrees below in the desert. Nobody goes, it's wrong place, wrong time, wrong situation. But if you ever put on a coat and a suit and a mink and go outside in 103 or 4 or 5 degree weather in the desert, if you learn from that situation, you won't repeat it. This is where I am in my life. I'm going to talk about me a whole lot, because I can't trust some of y'all. If I tell you the truth about you, you may get it mad with me. So I can talk about me and I'll be okay. I've watched people tell me the truth about what they know and then repeat that same stupidity over and over again. What makes it stupidity? Because you do something expecting a different result. In other words, insanity. You do something expecting something totally different when you're doing the exact same thing. And so you have to learn to discern the difference in instructions for the place, for the time, for the situation. For the place, for the time, for the situation. The reason why you need wisdom in this season where we are right now, not just COVID, but the season of our life that COVID has left and is leaving us. It's leaving us a legacy of future situations, future distraughtness, future frustration, because there are things that will come in the future that everyone will blame on what was in the past. And if you get wisdom, hear me well, Chris Wells, if you get wisdom At certain points in times, you have to take the fact that you may know something good, but if you don't know what's best, then wisdom will help you to avoid unnecessary pain. Oh, did anybody get that? That was so good. Wisdom will help you to avoid unnecessary pain. Why would you take it to that level? Because if I can get some wisdom, then I can avoid situations that may cause me pain in my future. I don't need Tony the Addison. With that being said, in this season, you must be aware and beware. Y'all get that? Aware. I think I'll help y'all with that one. Aware and beware. Got it? I'm going to have fun with y'all this morning. Aware and look, I'm coming. Aware and beware. Why would you say that? Aware and beware of people who are attracted to your pain. I'm gonna bring myself in this morning. I'm gonna participate. Be aware and beware of people who are attracted to your pain. What's up, Edward Caesar? You got it? Aware and beware of people who are attracted to your pain. Okay, let me help you. Beware, you know that means stay away from, get away from, don't connect with, break the ties, pray about, don't be mean, just move. But when I says be aware, there are some people, can I help somebody? I feel the prophetic zzz down my body. Be aware of people who are attracted to your pain, because there are some people that are only assigned. Remember, I just told you there's some places. There are some places, times, and situations. There are some people who are only assigned to you because of your pain. Here come Ashley. There are some people who are assigned to you simply because of your pain. God sent them to you to help you go through your pain. Let me help some women. Don't marry your pain bearer. Let me help some men. Don't marry your pain carrier. And my other saying is, don't marry the help. Just because somebody can change your light bulb and put oil in your car does not mean he's your husband. Just because someone can cook you a meal and tell you that your clothes don't match does not mean that's your wife. You must understand some people are only in your life to help you through the area of pain that you're in. They're not meant to be your purpose. They're just helping you go through your pain. I told y'all it's about to be crazy this morning. Oh, so don't marry the person that's assigned to carry your pain. The old saying is, don't sleep with the help. Don't sleep with the milkman. Don't sleep with the light changer. Don't sleep with the oil changer. Move on. You need something better in your life. So beware and be aware of people who are attracted to your pain. And the reason why I had to say be aware, because there are some people like me. I am a pain choker. I'm coming, Geraldine. I'm coming hard this morning. I'm trying to be through quickly though. I am a pain choker. I'm a pain. Yeah, that's it, Brittany. Brittany, y'all getting messy. Yeah, Aaron Fleeks. Listen, I'm a pain choker. So when I see pain, I'm not attracted to your pain. I'm attracted to your freedom. There are some people who are attracted to your pain because their life or life's assignment is to distract. Okay, a brain surgeon is to distract cancer or anything negative from your brain. Okay, a foot surgeon is to extract pain from your feet. I am a pain extractor. I see pain based on a loss, and my job is to pull the pain out or to show you how to develop your pain into purpose. So I'm attracted to it for a purposed reason. But you got to beware of people who are attracted to your pain for their own, not watch this, not purposed, but personal reasons. Because they're never going to get developed. They're never going to get mature. I know people who are locked into other people's pain. And you have to be aware, because beware of people. I'm aware of those who are assigned to help, but I also tell you, beware of those who are attracted to pain, because those are people who will make you comfortable in your pain. And something that should have been a 4-day journey will end up being 40 years because somebody made you comfortable in a place you were only meant to be for a certain time. Am I helping anybody? I'm just trying to see I'm helping somebody. Listen. Am I helping? I'm just trying to make sure I'm helping somebody. Stop settling for people in your life because of your pain. I guess I'm going a little hard because this is the wisdom for winning anyway. As you begin to win, you will start to see different people in your life. Stop settling for people in your life because of your pain. Okay? Because someone explained it a different way and I heard it. Watch this, Melba Lee. I heard it a different way, but this is how I'm hearing it. Stop settling for people in your life because of your pain. Because when you get healed, they will no longer be attractive to you. I'm going to sip water on that one. Lady Ashley Nolan, if you go all in with people who were there for your pain and you don't find out their purpose, once you get healed, they will no longer be attractive to you. You will find every reason to be frustrated, to be angry. They can't help you win. They can't help you pray because they were only assigned to you or only in your life because of your pain. Once you get healed, they will not be attracted to you. Because somebody asked me why. Deny asked me why. Come on, Mr. Ricks. Y'all ask me, say why, prophet, or why, coach. Just whoever you see me as right now, ask me why. And I'm going to show you what I mean real quick. I felt that one. This was going to free you up for 2022. I see Ashley said why. Ashley asked why. I got a why from Trish. No, this is why. This is why. Because you settle for them where you were. And because you're no longer there and they still are, then it creates tension the further away you get from each other. Watch this to one to call. You settle for them where you were. I did say settle. You settle for them where you were. You got it? You settle for them where you were. Chris Blake, that's where I met you where I was. I met you when I was horny. I met you when I was alone. I met you when I was in a club. I met you when I was thrown away. I met you when I didn't have anybody. I met you when I didn't have nothing. I met you when I didn't think much of myself. I didn't think I was a winner. I didn't have the wisdom that I have now. So I met you in my no wisdom days. Ooh. But now I know who I am. I am the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. I am his child. I am the chosen. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the blessing and not the curse. I am somebody's assignment. I'm not somebody's project. And so now I know who I am. And now that I know who I am, you are offended with me because I know who I am. That means you are not for me in this season. I settle for you because if you were for me, then you be with me. If God be for you, who can be against you? So sometimes you have to not settle for people that were with you where you were because you're no longer there. Let me calm down. Y'all like and share and tag somebody. Tag that friend you know don't want to hear this. Tag them right now. Say, this is what you need right here. Because sometimes, it's not that they don't want you. It's just that you move from that place. Okay. Here I come, Geraldine. I know y'all waiting for an answer right now. I'm going to be an answer real quickly. Watch this. It's not that It's not that you don't love them. Come on. It's not that you don't love them. It's not that you don't care for them. It's just that it was the other you that cared for them. It was the broken you that cared for them. It was the frustrated you that fell in love with them. It was the needy you that fell in love with them. It was the off-brand you that fell in love with them. It was the knockoff you. What's the off-brand knockoff, prophet? It's the you made yourself because everybody else liked it. And now that you're back to the original purposed reason of who you are, you understand now they don't really like you. They can't care for you because they don't know who you are. When people say, I don't know who you are anymore, I realize you don't know where I am because we went separate ways. I grew. I matured. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Ashley, don't play with me because you can go to TJ Maxx and get stuff that you can buy at Saks, but it ain't the same. Dr. Kendrick Adams, God bless you, man. And for those who understand Michael Kors and think they balling, I got this Michael Kors, but there's a Michael Kors, and then there's a Kors, and then there's a Michael Kors by Michael Kors. Can I help somebody? The brand you're carrying is a brand made for consumers, because the real Michael Kors purses are made authentically for 1 to 5 individuals in the world. And once he make them for them, then people like it and they make what's called the consumer's brand. So when you end up wearing things or carrying things, you're really carrying one that was made for you to get. It is not the authentic name brand. It's the reason why I don't wear all name brand. Yes, I love Gucci. It's just my thing. I like Gucci. I like Under Armour. Why? Let me tell you why. Somebody want to know why? Ask why. We'll keep going. I'm showing you the wisdom for winning anyway. Ask me, why do you wear Under Armour everything? You got Under Armour tennis shoes. You got Under Armour this. They should give you a check. Why do you wear Under Armour? Why do you wear that? Ask me why and I'll tell you why. Maria, because I saw everybody else wearing Reebok. Everybody else wearing Adidas. Everybody else wearing Nike. So you know what I did? I picked something else. Because I'm not used to following other people. My dad taught me, son, don't follow the crowd. Do something different. Now that I wear Under Armour, I see others. It's a difference in wearing and investing in. I don't just wear it. I have stock. Deny, watch this. I have stock in Under Armour. Like money. Like thousands of stock. So when I buy it, I'm buying from me. Wisdom. I gotta go. Okay. So you gotta stop selling for people in your life because of your pain. Because they're no longer where you are. Don't allow people to pacify you in your pain. Okay? 2 things you don't need people to bring you in pain. You ready? That's a pacifier and Pampers. Because if you bring somebody a pacifier and Pampers, they're gonna miss their purpose. A pacifier keeps you sucking on something as if it is a bottle. Watch this. A pacifier pampers you. But a pamper catches what a pacifier can't even give you. A pamper is not needed until you've traded a pacifier for a real bottle. Come on, Donna Blunt. A pacifier pampers you until you have a real bottle. Once you have a bottle, then a pacifier it can come after a bottle, but a pamper will soon be needed. Because the benefits of having a bottle will reap another result that only a pamper can catch. You need to stop dealing with people who keep bringing you pacifiers and pampers because they're assisting you in missing your purpose. Purpose has a time on it. I told you in the beginning, go back to the beginning of it. Instructions are given. Wisdom comes from applying instructions properly or improperly and learning. They're given for a particular place, time, and situations. So you must be aware and beware of people. You ready? Hey, Coach, how you doing? Deborah Franklin, good to see you. Listen. So, understand, I don't need you bringing me a pamper. I don't need a pacifier. I need you to help me get to my purpose. I need your wisdom on my situation. And your wisdom may come from you making mistakes, and you help me not to make mistakes if you trust it. Got it? I've learned. I try to help people. And everyone has their own opinion. Not an issue. So I now smile and watch people walk into the hole. Because you can't help people who won't receive wisdom. Got it? So sometimes people, it's not that people don't want you. It's not that people don't like you. It's that you've gathered a new level of wisdom that no longer leaves you where you were. And so therefore, where you are, they made themselves irrelevant because they wouldn't move with God or they wouldn't mature and grow up. Not that you don't like them, not that you're angry with them. You just have different life goals. See, my life goals are not centered around my house. My life goals are not centered around my car. My life goals are centered around the cross. And anytime you get outside of making that your center, then you're no longer wisdom for me. People are not rejecting you. Let me help somebody. People are not rejecting you. Remember, rejection must be intentional. I got a question for you. Here we go, Colette. Here we go, Deborah Franklin. Here we go, Geraldine. Here we go, Trish. The question is not if people are rejecting you. The question is, are you rejecting you by not maturing? You ready? Come on, Ashley. Are you rejecting you by not maturing? Are you rejecting you by not seeing the next thing for you? Are you rejecting you because you're on Amazon and you bought 100 pacifiers and 100 boxes of Pampers because you like keeping people where you are? Okay. You have to stop thinking that people are rejecting you. Okay? Here I come, Brittany. Here comes Shalimar Harris. Y'all, I told y'all the numbers are up to 41. Thank y'all. Look, all you on here, please like or love the post. Even if you don't share it, just like or love it and say you were here. Because if I go back and see you liked and go through your name and God gives me a word for you, I will definitely inbox you. But if your name is not there and I don't see you there, or if you left a comment, I don't see you in the like or love, I can't process it if I don't see it. You have to stop thinking that people are rejecting you. Because you really, let me say it like this. When you stop thinking that people and everyone is rejecting you, sometimes it's because you have no idea what they're in need of in their life. You have no idea what they're in need of in their life. And so you have to ask yourself the question, how are you being rejected if somebody does not know the value of having you in their life because you've never really given them you? How are you being rejected if you've only good morning, Crystal, if you only use the person to feed your deficiency and you've never used the person to bless their purpose? How are you being rejected if someone does not know that you value them in that way? We often get frustrated. I'm talking about me. I used to get frustrated when I find out that people didn't value me when I valued them more than they valued themselves. Explain, Prophet. When I see you going down hell's road, I see your life getting ready to be shattered, and I get an attitude because you, God bless you, Charlene Stewart, God bless you, because you won't correct the mistake you're about to make that you've already made before. And when I'm pushing for you and you're not pushing for you, then I learned then you're not rejecting me, you're rejecting you. So instead of being offended, why not tell them the truth about how you really feel and allow them the opportunity to receive you or give you understanding? Why not allow people the opportunity to have your truth? Why try, I'm finna bless somebody. Why all of y'all try and make everybody assume or prophesy that they know you? Let's go back. Communication is key to winning anyway. If you don't communicate, I no longer assume. See how quickly I did my emotions? If you don't communicate, I no longer assume that you're smart enough to do so. He say that like that? Yeah. If you don't communicate, watch this, Brittany. If you don't communicate, I no longer assume that you're smart enough to do so. I just take the personal assumption from your actions that you don't know how and you can't. I hear somebody very sarcastically saying, oh, I know how, I'm just not with you. Well, here's the problem that you have. You don't know who I am. If I'm a key, I'm a prophet, you not communicating with me no longer offends me. But a prophet not communicating with you equals some things. Let's go Bible now. If a prophet never went to the woman in Zarephath, she would have made a cake and died. If the prophet never went to the woman whose sons were about to be sold into slavery, she would have lost her family and her life. If Jesus never met the woman at the well, she would have still been whoring. Understand place, times, assignments. You must understand this in your life right now, or you're about to repeat 3 to 4 years of your life in 2022. And the blessing of it, hear me well. Bless you, Dr. AJ, Elder AJ. Listen, the blessing is nobody's getting away from God this time. The blessings are being accelerated. If you've been sowing jacked up seeds, you get ready to be exposed as jacked up. If you've been lying, it ain't taking 5 years now. It's taking 5 weeks. And for some people, I find out in 5 days. And some people, 5 hours. Oh, Pastor, you find out about me, call and tell me. I'm not going to tell you. You knew when you lied. I'm giving you some wisdom to win. I'm giving you some wisdom. You knew when you lied. It's your job to call and say, let me talk to you. Let me get out of this state. Let me get this right. So God, I won't miss God in this season. Because when you're on a winning anyway path, all lies are not worth confronting. I'm not referring to when you assume the truth because you think you're smart. I'm referring to when you know the truth. It's not worth confronting. Because some truths are only worth ignoring. Yeah. Your turns, Bill. There's some truths they're only worth me ignoring. I said, I'm not even addressing that. Because they knew it was a lie when they said it. They knew what it was when they said it. They knew how it was. They knew it was a lie. Look, I love this thing. I'm a seed sower. Watch this. How many of y'all know I am, and I may not be the biggest, I'm one of the biggest seeders or sowers that you know. Hey, Kenya Nicole, God bless you. How many of y'all know I'm one of the biggest seeders or sowers that you know? But my church should know. I'm one of the biggest sowers that you know. I'm one of the biggest seeders, though. Y'all get it? You know it, Brittany? Watch this. Let me explain to you why I will say that. Hey, Canvas, I want to explain why I say that. Because a person who seeds becomes a person who has to understand the return on the harvest. So I don't sow the same seed everywhere. I had a post that says it. I may post it today. It says, I love sowing seeds and I watch who they come back from. Explain, prophet. My wisdom allows me to sow different seeds in different ground. Okay? If I sow oranges to my left, I sow apples in front of me, and I sow bananas to the right of me. I pay attention to who brings the harvest back. Watch this, Carlos. So when the harvest come back, I know who my oranges could not keep their juice out of. I know who my apples were bitten by. When what I sowed over here, who brings back the harvest, I know who slipped on the banana peel. I don't have to address it because I know what I sold and where. Oh, some of y'all say, oh, I know that. You can't know it because I'm listening to the return come from somebody except you. I often send posts to inbox to some of my members and I tell them this is not for sharing. If I wanted to share it, I would have shared it on my post. I'm trying to impart wisdom into you. Some of y'all on this fast and consecration need to get yourself off Instagram and Facebook because some of you are making a fool out of yourself. You're showing how unstable you are. You cuss on one post, the next post you saying, I trust God. And the people who know you know there's no God in your life. And eventually God has to expose you're lying on him. Y'all got quiet. Okay, let me move on. Watch the numbers go down because folk don't like being told what to do. I'm grown. You're a grown fool. If you think God gonna let you mess up his name for your insecurity. What are you saying? I know what I tell to who. And what's so funny and strange is that the people don't even know that the banana peel slipper has brought me the information back already. So I know you're not worth sowing into anymore. Because every time I sow into you, it comes back from somebody else. And they tell you, I haven't told anybody. But then they call and tell me because they're desperate to get out of the situation that they're in. So they have no choice but to tell me. And I'll simply answer like this. I know. This little patch right here, that little gray patch did not come because I'm slow. It did not come because I'm bored. It comes because I've lived long enough to learn something about life. Let's go. I gotta go. Listen. All lies are not worth confronting. You got to be serious about some things. Come on, Geraldine. Let me climb out of this hole. Let's be serious. If you're ready to be serious, say I'm ready, and we can move on. Yeah, man, it's a wisdom patch. Singing Solomon, you ready? If y'all ready, say I'm ready. We're going to get out of here. We're going to climb out of here real quick. Okay, Trish ready, Ash ready. Listen, be serious. One of the best things that God, Daquan, has done for you was to not answer your immature prayers. One of the best things that God could have ever done for you was to not answer your immature prayers. Explain. When you were immature and asking God for something or somebody that could not handle who you are or handle where you were going, who was not part of your purpose, who was not part of God's plan for your life, and you asked God some things and God would not answer that prayer. God, please let them. God, please let him. God, please let her. God, please let this work out. And God said, no. That's not for your purpose. I see you, First Lady. And God, one of the best things that God has ever done was not answering your prayers. No, Trish, it sounds good. Thank you for the no sounds good. He didn't tell you no. He just didn't answer. And let me tell you what the devil tried to do to make you think that God ignored you when the not answering you was his answer. And the devil made you think you were tripping when in reality, it was a blessing because you were mature enough then to not disobey God. Hey, Matrina, he didn't answer your prayer. If he'd have answered your prayers years ago, you'd have been married to a classmate that you see on social media now. Come on, y'all ready? Watch this. You have to take the time in your life in this season to listen. You have to listen to other people. You have to stop thinking that you are it. You have to listen to other people. You have to listen without interrupting. Because when you can listen without interrupting, it's a sure sign of maturity. It's a sign of discipline. It's a sign of respect. When you can listen without interrupting, it shows the person that's speaking that you value them. And all while you're listening, sometimes you have to love yourself enough to set yourself straight. Sometimes you have to tell yourself the truth. Yeah, I'm coming. Sometimes you have to tell yourself, man, self, you tripping. Watch this now. You are about to mess up what God has set up. You're about to mess up what God's been working all this time to do. Because here's the point. Acceleration is on the horizon right now. That's a blessing for some people. Acceleration in life is on the horizon. Promotions on your job, on the horizon. So acceleration in harvest coming back from return on seed, coming back. But there's a harvest on your lies too, coming back. There's a harvest on your lack of loyalty, coming back. There's a loyalty on your distrust, coming back. There's a loyalty on your lack of faithfulness, coming back. There's a loyalty on you not being committed, coming back. What is the return on not being committed? Nobody will be committed to you. Nobody will trust you. You lose your influence. See, if they don't believe who God is making you, don't expect them to support you in your, let me say it again. If they don't believe who God is making you, don't expect them to support you if they don't believe in who God or in who God is making you. Making you. Don't expect them to support you in their making moments. You get it? Let's say it again. If they don't believe who God is making you into, don't expect them to celebrate you in your making moments. Because people will use what's blessing you to expect the blessing for them. Let's talk. 40 of you on here. I can't stand. If y'all want to know, say me. I'll tell you. I can't stand when preachers try to prophesy to me. I can't stand when preachers try and prophesy what they want on my life. You want me to explain it again? I can't stand when they try and what they want for vision, they want to prophesy. There are very few prophets that can talk to me because they tell me where I am and what I'm already discussing with God. I can't stand when preachers say things. Solomon, watch this. Elder Solomon, like, Doc, you gonna have this, and this. I'm not impressed. Good morning, Mabel. I'm not impressed with what you tell me I can have. Because most of it, I could have already had it. I just didn't invest in it because it wasn't part of my vision, my plan, and my purpose. Don't tell me I'm going to have thousands in my church because you want thousands. That's you have to know the spirit of the person. I am an engager of people. So because you want thousands, don't mean you're going to cede it to me and then the harvest will come to you. That's not what that is. That is manipulation and manifestation and false prophecy. Oh, okay. Y'all don't get it. Okay. You have to understand. You have to understand. Because you say it to me don't mean it's going to happen for you. Okay. So when people don't understand who God is making your making moments, don't expect them to support you in your making moments. Because some people are afraid if they support you in your making moments, you'll make it before they do. Okay. Some people are not created to be with you in your making moments. Geraldine, I didn't say that. See, Geraldine being messy. I didn't say that. I said manipulation. I didn't say witchcraft. I didn't say, I'm putting it online so I can know I didn't say that. I didn't use the word witchcraft. I said manipulate. I didn't say that's witch. I didn't say that. See, don't. Next to power. Yeah, I'm just I didn't say that. because Huh. Huh. Some people are not created to be with you in the making moments. They don't have the heart it takes to be with you. Because if they're with you in your making moments, there are some people that Satan will enter in. Remember, Judas didn't start out being Judas, y'all. Look it up. The Bible says, and Satan entered into Judas, which means Judas was once a part of the elite. Let me make it 2022. Judas had a black suit on with a purple shirt and a white collar and a gold chain. Judas was part of the 12. Judas was a part of the elite. I'll leave it there. And the Bible says, and Satan entered in. Got it? There's some people who Satan will enter in that you will get connected to, that will think, I'm giving you wisdom for your winning life. That will be. It's not the people who are distant from you. It is the people who are close to you. It's the people who you thought would never. It's the people who said, I will never. When you hear the word never, when you hear absolute words, know there's a crack that Satan may enter in. When people can admit, hey, I got this issue, this flaw, I'm with you, but I'm jacked up. I'm with you, but I don't trust easy. I'm with you, but you hurt my feelings. I'm with you, but I went through. I'm with you, but I ain't like you. I can deal with those. When the ones say, oh, I'm with you no matter what. Every time I heard that, Satan has entered in. Every time I heard, I'm with you no matter what. Every time I heard it, on an absolute level, Satan has entered in. Family, friends, and known adversaries. This morning is about wisdom. Not about you just winning. It's about wisdom to deal. Every time I heard it, I experienced it. And I realized they don't have the stamina, the endurance, nor the faith to go through my making moments. Okay. They don't have what it takes to help you through the tough times. They don't have what it takes to take you through situations in your life that may be a blessing to you and not as much of a blessing to them. Watch people who say things like, how is it you always go through and come out on top? Because those are people that aren't expecting you to come out on top. They're expecting you to fail. And they're only close to get a seat to your failure. When really God's switching it. Today, he's switching it. That they may have a seat at your table. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of those who are looking for me to fall. You don't have time to make time for people who don't have time for you. I'm not referring to a phone call. I'm referring to a purpose in your life. Mr. Ricks, I got to get off here because I'm getting excited now. I'm too busy making time for myself and those who value, watch this, who I am. I'm too busy making time for those who value who I am becoming. And I'm really busy making time for those few others who express that even though they've seen my go through, they still value what the end result's going to be. Because they realize, can I help somebody? Some of my go through was for them. Okay, I'll say it publicly. Some of my private go through was for some of my private go through that was brought to public was to bless somebody else who was going through in private. What was supposed to be a curse for me ended up being a blessing for them. Why? Because I was able to show you how to come out of it. See, it's quiet now. People don't want to support you when you tell the truth. People who come on my lives and say stuff when I'm only shooting at people, either they're so immature and have no foundation in their life at all. I'm never shooting at people. I'm always telling people how to use what I've been through to bless themselves. My go through was to make sure you could see how to come out of where you are. And if you come out, God bless you. If you don't, it's not my responsibility. I'm only your pastor. I'm not your dog trainer. I'm not your coach that's tying your neck to a leash. That's not what I do. I'm laying out stakes, and you choose whether you stay at home and make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But they realize some of his go through was for me. I'm encouraged by their go through. I'm encouraged by what they deal with. So I must tell you in my closing minutes, don't miss your now preparing for your next. Don't miss your now trying to be something in your future you know you're not qualified for. You can't build a 2-story house and you have a single-story foundation. You got to build it from the ground up. You can't build it once it's being built. Hey, Bernadette Jones, y'all have to go back and play this live. It's going to be an amazing live today. Listen. Let me close with this. I'm through, Emery Shelvin. I'm through. Where did you go today? I went to uproot some stuff that God should have been uprooting out of your consecration time. So I had to uproot it and put it out to get you to change right now, because this is the last Friday before the end of this thing. You got it? And you have to have some root or some grit in your foundation to have a winning anyway life. Listen, let me help somebody and encourage you real quickly before we go. If you cannot plan big, plan small. But by any means, just don't not plan anything at all. Start small and do something with your life. Do something better with your life. And don't do it because you're trying to show people who you are. Don't do it because you're aggravated with other people. Don't do it to show off. Do it to be a blessing to people. Because watch this. If you do something to show somebody or prove to somebody, you're only doing it with an audience of you and maybe 3 or 4 thems. If you do it to bless people, you're doing it with an audience of mass production that God will lay out for you so people can be blessed. I am more interested in the people I can bless than the people I laid to rest. So here's what you should do. Know this. Plan big or plan small. Just don't sit by and do nothing at all. You got it? Do something. Do something. Just don't do nothing. Because here's the reality. Your pain won't last forever. But you will. Whether here or eternity. The pain you're in, it won't last forever. I hear God talking to somebody. There's somebody here that's been going through some pain. Even during consecration, you hadn't let go of some people. So really, you should have eaten a long time ago. Because your fast is no good because you're still holding some over other people and everybody else's head except your own. While you're holding it over their head, God's dangling a cloud over your head. Why? Because you must forgive to be forgiven. This is a time for you to release. You got it? Your pain won't last for long, but you will. And what's coming in your life, what's coming in the next few weeks, what's coming in the next couple of months, January, February, March, what's coming before Easter is going to make sense of all that's happening right now. Okay, you'll get it. Stop trying to be prophetic if you know you're not. Just trust God. What's coming in your future is going to make sense of what's happening right now. You will know why it's happening. And when you see why it's happening, it's not one of those, I told you, I know. I don't have time for that anymore. I'm not trying to tell you I told you. You know I told you. If you don't remember I told you, and if you choose not to give me credit for I told you, it's not a problem. I just know I'm not your prophet. I know you're your own prophet. You're your own God. Your pain won't last forever. And what's coming will make sense of what's happening in your life right now. The only word I have for you now is, let God finish his work in your life. Let God finish what he's trying to do in your life. He's doing it through your problems. He's doing it through your preparing. He's doing it through your planning. Most of all, he's doing it through your purpose. Let God finish his work. And what he is doing is trying to help you build wisdom in your life for a winning anyway life. Why? Because wisdom is not for you. He's trying to help you build a legacy. Legacy is what you leave when you're gone. When you're gone, you want to leave a legacy that says, this person knew something about something. This person didn't bring me a pacifier. They didn't bring me Pampers. They pushed me in my purpose. And my purpose is no matter what happens, is to win anyway. I'm your host, Life Pastor Kyle. It's been my pleasure to usher you into a place where God can finish his work. This is, again, go back to the beginning of this, you'll hear the prophetic word, but it's time we're in now. you didn't play the whole thing, go back and look, y'all, hashtag you should replay. Hashtag you should replay. And that's our goal. God, finish your work. Because listen, victory is on the horizon. How you wake up in the morning when you're on the beach and see the sun come up over the water, and you see it on the water coming toward you before it rises. I came to prophetically tell you, victory is on the horizon. All you have to do is settle in God. Victory is here for you. Got it? God bless you. This is Life Pastor Kyle. I've enjoyed you this morning. People always ask, some are already hitting. That's my Cash App. My Cash App is my Instagram name, $ Life Pastor Kyle. You don't have to. Coaching class. I'm preparing something. It's only going to be for 6 months. I'm not going to do the whole year. I don't want to tie anybody up like that. It's going to be for 6 months, and that will be a major discount for those who pay up front. February, March, April, May, June, July. There'll be a discount for those who pay up front, and those who can't afford to pay up front, it's okay. Your charge will be a little bit more because I have to keep taking time to find out if you're going to be in participation. I'm gathering my group to find out who I'll walk through from February to July. It's going to be a May to the zing. And the reason why I'm going to do it now, and it may end up being starting in March, because in February, I need you to get me all that you're planning. Because I want to actually build it around you. I can't do it online, on emails and all that kind of stuff. I must be in person because prophetic in it. I'm trying to do the prophetic in an email. I'm making it happen. God bless y'all. Good to see you. We'll talk soon. Much love. Brittany Jones. It's doing some strange stuff. It's time to go anyway. Peace. Bye.